Men of Reddit who have been raped by women, what's your story?
Had a woman crush a bunch of Xanax up and put it in my beer. I was clueless that she did it. I blacked out after the beer and came to with her on top of me and her fiancé freaking out. She was trying to make him mad because they were fighting. He was freaking out because he walked in on it happening, and on top of that I wasn't responding. When he realized how messed up I was, he helped me get home. I couldn't speak coherently or even walk, so he practically carried me to his car. He called me the next day to check on me and tell me that she told him what she did to me. Him and I are still friends 15 years later, and neither of us have spoken to her since.
I tried to press charges and he went and gave a witness statement. The cops laughed at us and never even tried to investigate it. I was 12 and my family and friends went on a cruise.
Met some other kids at the teen club that had alcohol, so why not? Then hot tub, then back to a room to hang. Older girl, maybe 16 to 17, was flirting, but I wasn't really at that point in puberty where I was interested, also a virgin. I got tired of all the people and ended up falling asleep. Woke up to a dark room and her going down on me. I was pretty out of it and wasn't sure what was going on, pushed her off and went back to sleep. She didn't stop. Not the best way to lose your virginity. I don't know if I would call it rape. I struggle even to let myself think of it as abuse. My mom would, from the earliest I can remember, come in on me in the bathroom. On the toilet? She's in there talking to me. In the shower? Needs to get a look at me. I had a testicular injury at for that I don't remember. But it meant that I got pain in my groin all the time. If I ever mentioned it, she would tell me to drop my pants and then she'd check for torsion by feeling my testicles. I was told it was okay because she was a nurse. She'd also hit me and dig her fingernails into my arms or shoulders when I got too big for her to manhandle. Sometimes she would make me cuddle her in my parents' bed when my dad was out of town on business. She'd be barely clothed. The only thing that stopped it all was her dying when I was a teenager. Now I get to feel guilty about wanting her dead or feeling relief. It's all really fucked me up to the point where I had no relationships until college, and then I got involved with a heroin addict who cheated on me constantly and tried to convince me to kill myself. When I didn't, she did a solo exit. Child abuse is the gift that keeps on taking. Between the ages of 7 to 11 my sister used to take me into her room and do things to me. First it was just touching my privates and making me touch hers, but it escalated from there. Never told anyone about it and still haven't 6 years later. Thankfully I live on my own now and have cut off all ties with my family. Sucks man, but it is what it is. I was 13Y and was sleeping in my bed. My mom came from a party and a friend of her, 40Y maybe, stayed to sleep over. When my mother was already sleeping she came to my room and touched my genitals. I woke up frightened and couldn't react for the first seconds. I pushed her and told her to go away. She tried to kiss me but I pushed her again. She finally went to her room. I never told that to my mother and my friends just told me that I should have done something with that woman.